Hi Sag, this is for Sagittarius. This is an inner world, outer world reflection reading. I switched it up a little bit for us. You'll see. I hope you guys like it. If not, let me know and I'll go back to the drawing board. So we're just going to start off right away. First, I want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me and my craziness as we traverse this sense plane of existence. And I call upon may only those of love and light protect and surround this reading at all times. My blessings and thanks to those who aid us in our time of need, with infinite love and gratitude. It is done, it is done, it is done. And invoke the hundreds and angels to guide and protect us as well as the elements. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sagittarius, inner world. 3 cards like normal. Inner world, inner world, inner world. Sagittarius. How is Sagittarius' inner world looking right now? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise. Please. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise. Shit. I get 4. Okay. Your first card out was the King of Clouds. Control. Control. Then they all kind of just spewed everywhere. This is a major arcana 2, number 2, inner voice. This is your inner world. Inner voice. 7 of rainbows. Patience. Patience. And you got an extra one, which is number 1, existence. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. Okay. 3. Nope. Yep. 3. 2 majors. Court card and a minor. All right. So now I'm going to get them out because it flows easier when I do. I'm going to take my little cards here. They're so cute. They're so cute. And I'm going to use these to pull your outside influence. The outside influence that's influencing your inner world into these states, into these lessons, into this moment. The first one you got was 4 of Wands, reversed. And we'll put that up on control. Outside, influencing the inside. Oh, there it is. 4 of Pentacles, going on inner voice. I will clarify these cards, the outer cards as well, not the inners, the outers. 5 of Swords on patience. Little conflict going on, Sag. Yeah, and worry. The 9 of Swords on existence. You get the 9 of Swords with existence. You're extra. All right, and then we're going to pull 3 more inners because you have an inner world workings and then these outside influences which will alter your inner worlds or help them shift or hinder them one way or t'other. And we're going to find out what that is. So Sagittarius, 3 more inner world cards, please. And these are my Osho Zen I use for the inner. Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. Okay. First card out. So number 9, aloneness. Aloneness. That goes with control. And the 4 of Wands reversed. Got an extra one again. Hang on. Trying to hear. Okay. Then you got number 15, conditioning. And we'll put that with the inner voice and the 4 of Pentacles. Then you have number 5 of Fire, which is totality. And we'll put that with patience and the 5 of Swords. And then you got 2 more for this last one. A lot of going within here, Sag. A lot of going within, a lot of slowing down, quieting your mind. Number 17, silence. That's going to go with existence and the 9 of Swords. And then you also have guidance, number 3 of rainbows. All right, now I'm going to read these for you. Then we'll pull another one. We'll do some clarifications. So control. It's exactly control. Do you feel you have to control every aspect of everything, Sag? So rigid and so set in your ways. There's no bending. There's no bending. There's no compromise. It's control. It's, I was raised this way. This is the way it is. Very set in the ways. It's causing for your home to be not so cheery. Not so cheery. So then you go into inner voice. The answers to the questions come when you learn to silence your mind and hear the inner voice, the soft, subtle, unemotional voice that isn't your own. It's unemotional. It's very quiet. It's very subtle. Your inner voice. It's your higher self. And you have the 4 of Pentacles, which is clinging, holding on. What are you holding on to? You're holding on to that control. You're holding on to that set way you are. Then you go into patience. This is your inner worlds. This is what you're working on in your inner worlds. See how she's pregnant and she's just sitting there patiently waiting for the moon to come full, her belly to become full and ready. She's quite content with waiting because she knows everything comes in its own time and everything is cyclical, like the moon phases. Sagittarius, you're not very patient, I know this. And then you had the 5 of Swords. This is conflict. This is conflict. Then you go into existence. It's exactly what it is, what it says. Realizing that you are all of existence. If you weren't there, the universe would miss you. All of existence would miss you. Because a piece of it would be missing. And this goes right along the lines of inner voice and silence. Something on the outer has got you worried. Sitting up. So let's clarify these outer cards. Okay, so we got the 4 of Wands reversed with control. What does this clarify, this 4 of Wands? Okay. I'm going to clarify it. I just got one. That was weird. One more. One more with the Knight and the Queen. One more. Oh, yeah, buddy. Sorry. Try that again, guys. One more. You know the card I wanted was in that big mess. I just couldn't quite get that one card. Okay, so somebody here is being reckless. Oh, yeah. You've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant reverse with the Knight of Swords. You found something out. Someone is being reckless, and it's not healthy. It's not good. It's not good at all, and it's causing your home to be upside down, not protected, not happy. Bills come into question whether or not you can pay them. The Hierophant upside down, that's not, he's not happy. And that's this control card. So, how much control do you really have, Sag? None, by the way I'm looking at it. None. The only thing you could ever hope to control is your self, your emotional self, your self-control over your emotions. That's it. Everything else is an illusion. If you can control your emotions and how you respond and not react to certain situations, then yes, it emanates out into your environment. But you're not controlling your environment, you're controlling your emotional body. So, everything else is an illusion. This is an illusion. You do not have control. No matter how strict, stern, or rigid you are, or set in your ways, you have no control. And it's causing your home to be upside down, and you're really worried about money and bills too about it. And yeah. Okay, so then we go into the next card, inner card, that goes with that control and your upside down Four of Wands, and it's aloneness. Now, Sag, don't confuse loneliness with aloneness. Everybody should be able to be alone with themselves and be content. Loneliness is missing the other. Aloneness is being the light unto yourself. Wise through experience, knowing what to do next because we've already been through it. That's what makes us wise. The light emanating from him himself. He is the light unto himself. He knows the answers to these questions that he's being posed with because he's already experienced similar things, situations, and experiences. So he knows how to respond and which way to respond, because he can hear his inner voice. That's the next inner cards. Okay? He can hear his inner voice. But then you've got the Four of Pentacles here, which is holding on. Let's clarify the Four, the outside influence, which is clinging and holding on tightly. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Four of Pentacles. Let's clarify Four of Pentacles for Sagittarius. The inner voice. Okay. Because of this clinging, there's no coming together. There's no celebrating. There's no equal give and take in the home right now. One more. One more, please. See how it did the flips and stuff? Oh, yeah. And she's upside down, too. Great. Yeah. This is just being ignorant and blind to the clinging. You're clinging, and you're causing more strife by not hearing the inner voice and clinging to this control. It all goes back to the control card that you really don't have. So thinking you had it, and it's starting to turn your home life, I mean, just upside down. And then the next card you've got out is conditioning. So that makes sense. I mean, the control card's upbringing, the way you were raised, the way you were taught. This is it. This is what I say goes, blah, blah, blah. I'm not bending. I'm not compromising, being rigid and stern. And it's turning your world upside down. But at the same time, is it? Because somebody's a recluse, not being very, there's something going on for you guys, Sag, in your home life. Somebody's being reckless and putting the home itself, jeopardizing the home itself. So control perhaps isn't the way to approach this problem. It may have been in the past, but I'm hearing the being the light unto yourself, because you've been in similar situations already. To hear this inner voice, and you're clinging to the negative. And they're saying it's because of your subconscious conditioning, your conditioning, social conditioning, your learned behavior conditioning, the way you were brought up, the way society makes us. That's why your thinking is going that way. But then you go into patience. Okay, so maybe control isn't the way to go, Sag. Maybe patience is the way to go. Everything in its own time, in its own cycle. Everything is cyclical. And then you have the Five of Swords, which is conflict. So let's clarify the Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords with patience for Sagittarius. And then I can clarify the Five of Swords with patience. Let me give him a quick shuffle. Yeah, maybe. Alright, clarify the Five of Swords with patience. Clarify the Five of Swords with patience. So you've got the Fool, Temperance, and the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is naive. It's naive. Temperance is balanced through compromise with another. And the Fool, you're at a crossroads. So the balance is lacking. The naivety is there. You need to embrace patience because of this naivety, because there's another way. There's another way. Balance, integration through compromise. Integration, finding balance through compromise. And that's what's needed. Knowing that everything is cyclical, and if your control way isn't working, perhaps patience is needed, and a little more understanding, because then you have totality. Okay? totality is exactly what it says. Immerse yourself in the moment, 100% totality. In that moment, in each and every moment, give it all of your intention. Totally. All of it. Don't half-ass it. Don't give it 50% thinking about tomorrow or what if and yesterday. 100% in the now. Patiently. Totality. It's like there's a you totally need a massive perception shift, Sag. You need to look at this from a different angle, not the control angle at all. That's what they're saying, is that's not, you have to shift your perception. That's not the right way to go. And it doesn't matter the situation, what the details are of it. It's just, Sag, shift your perception. Try to look at this from another point of view. Try to go inward and have patience and understand the totality of the situation. Drop the whole deck. Understand the totality of the situation. There's, you know, with the High Priestess there, that also says that there's unknown factors at play. I mean, you're being blind and ignorant and naive as well, but so are the other parties involved. Shift your perception. Aloneness is not. You need to take some time alone to hear that inner voice and get past your conditioning of the control, the rigid, this is the way it is. This is the way. Burn and destroy. I don't know. Love Frank Zappa. And go into patience and realize that everything is cyclical. Everything comes in its own time. We can't rush it. It is what it is. And it's telling you to be in the now, totality. Give all to the situation at hand in each and every moment. Don't worry about the future. Can't predict it. It's unknown. Don't worry about the past. You can't change it. It's already done, come and gone. The only thing left is the present, and that is a gift. That's going to be the past before you know it. Have a perception shift. We're clarifying this Nine of Swords before I get into this existence. Okay. Yeah, definitely money issues here, Sag. This is causing money issues for you too, whether it be for the home or whatnot. My guess is for the home because you have the home card. But I'm hearing like maybe if you don't have a home, it's going to be monies that is affecting your survival, your thriving, your living situation, whatever it is. If that makes sense. That's what I'm hearing. What's it with the extra cards? Okay, so then you go from totality into existence. When you hit and realize and start living in the now, in this totality, spot of totality, you go in and your inner world shifts into this idea of existence, and that the universe would miss you if you weren't here. You are a part of, just like everything else and everybody else. You're equally as important. But you're sitting up and you're worried. You're worried because you have financial problems. You're left out in the cold all alone. This is causing financial problems. You have the Page of Wands here. And the Page of Wands he's playful and innocent. A period of rest. And there's that 4 again. Clinging. That clinging has got you worrying. This is a wasted feeling. There's nothing you can do and nothing that comes from this other than what you're worrying about. That is all you're going to draw to you when you do this, when you worry. Don't do it. You know? Don't just Try not to worry. Know that the universe has your back and that everything will be okay as you're contemplating existence. Totally feeling out in the cold and all alone. Forgetting the innocence. Rest to heal. You're still clinging. Still clinging. Guidance and silence. These are the two cards right here that fell out extra. Guidance and silence. Oh no, one fell out extra. Silence was for this existence. Silence your mind. You will hear the answers, Sag, when you silence your mind. And this is going to be hard for you guys. Slow down. Slow down. Stop worrying. Slow down and silence everything. Totality. In the moment. And this is the extra card, guidance. You don't need anybody to guide you but yourself. This whole reading has been listen to yourself. Listen to your higher self. Silence your mind. Inner voice. Stop worrying. It's conditioning. It's cyclical. Everything's cyclical. Be in the moment. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was a long one. Whew. I feel like I talked too much. I hope that helped, guys. I'm going to flip a couple cards here and see how these are going to be reflecting on the outer. We've got justice. Justice here. With your control and aloneness. Whatever happened in the home to cause it to turn upside down. Justice is fair and you get back what you put in. You get back what you put in, Sag. Careful what you think, you say, and you do. That's why they're telling you to remember to be the light unto yourself, because you'll know how to respond and not react. You do those knee-jerk reactions, that's what you're going to get back. Especially when justice shows up. Inner voice conditioning role. Inner voice and conditioning. Inner voice and conditioning brings about intelligence. Intelligence. That's how it's going to show up in the outer. We've got patience and totality. Patience and totality. Patience and totality. How does that show up in the outer world, reflecting into the outer? Transformation. The outer world will be, your outer world will be a transformation. The patience and totality, when you remember that everything is cyclical and comes in its own time, and there's no reason to try to change anything, to rush it. It is what it is. And immerse yourself totally in each and every moment. It brings about transformation and change. And then silence and existence. Silence and existence. 2. Your outer world reflection is meditation and fruitfulness. All right. There you go, Sagittarius. I hope that helped. You get a lot of inner crap going on. Remember, hear your inner voice, your higher self. You are the guidance that you're seeking. Hear yourself. Silence your mind. You got this. Okay. In the Kesh Alakin, like, subscribe, smash that notification button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.